Tick tock, it's music time. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to music time at Mrs. Hurst's house. So glad to see you guys. And I wanted to review what we did last time. You probably remember we talked about common time, and we talked about how time in music is different from the time of day. Common time means 4/4 time in music. That means that there are 4 beats in a measure and a quarter note gets 1 beat. And we also talked about the quarter note, the type of note that gets 1 beat looks like this. And the sound that I wanted you to give it was tock. So we were going to go tock, 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 tock. And we played a found sound, what I call a found sound. I used my bucket, if you remember, and I found some wooden spoons. I don't know what you used last time. You could use the same instrument if you want to, and I could too, but I decided I'd show you a way that you can make a fun shaker. I took an old popcorn container that we finished, and I put some coins inside it, and I'm gonna have a little shaker here. I could also play this like a drum if I wanted as well. But these rhythms, as you remember, we did the rhythm of the quarter notes, tock, 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 and the eighth notes, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, and the half notes, ding, ding, and the whole note, which gets 4 beats, da. And I just wanted to do that real quick as a review because I know you've already seen my previous video. Today, we're going to go into some things that are a little bit more difficult. And this one is called a 16th note. And the reason being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It takes 16 of them to make a whole measure in our most common time, 4/4 time. There it is. Now I know these words are really, really small. I'll pick this up and move it a little closer. You might be able to see it. The words that I want to make the sound for this, we still are going to have the tock each time we have a beat, but we're going to say taka-tika, 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 taka-tika. So we have the tock and the tick, but in between the tock and the tick, we add another sound. So that makes it go even faster. So this sound would be, sorry about that, this sound would be taka-tika, 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 taka-tika. Can you say it with me? Ready? Go. Taka-tika, 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 taka-tika. Now, let's try playing it on our instrument. 1, 2, ready, go. Taka-tika, 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 taka-tika. Yeah, nice. I love 16th notes. Now, today, we're going to combine, of course, our notes. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back up here, too, behind me. But also in music, there's an important thing. Now, we know that not all music is just constant sound. Sometimes, for interest, we want to add some silence into our music, some pauses, some important pauses. Now, when we add pauses in music, usually the beat continues to happen even though there's silence. And these times are called rests. I hope you can see that. I put rest equals silence. In music we call them rests. They really just mean periods of silence. And what I'm showing you here is that each of these notes, including 16th notes, but I didn't include that today, each of these notes that we learned last time, I'm going to show you the equal or equivalent, that's a big word, the equal silence to them. A quarter note has an equal silence that looks like this. And I'm going to have you say, shoo, shoo. For the 8th note silent, this is one of these. When you break these two apart, they look like that. The 8th note silence sounds like she. And we're going to use, for the half note, to make it a little bit longer, we're going to go sha. 2 sounds, two silences, not sounds, but 2 beats of silence. And for the 4 beats of silence, we're going to do show. So that's for this one. Notice that the half rest and the whole rest, they kind of look similar. The hat and the whole are basically the same thing, except they're flipped over. And the way my piano teacher, when I was young, used to tell me to remember this was, this one looks like a hat. Hat sounds like half. Hat, half. That's a half rest. This one kind of looks like a hole in the ground. So, hole, hole. They're not spelled the same, but they sound the same. So, these are the ways we're going to use the rest. Now, down here, I'm going to use my shaker for this. I have created some different rhythm patterns for us to play using some of these silences. The first one, I'm going to play it by myself, and then I'll have you play it with me. It goes like this. Tock, shh, tock, shh. Okay, let me do that again. My shaker didn't shake. I'm going to do that again. Tock, shh, tock, shh. You ready? Let's do it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Tock, shh, tock, shh. Good job. Okay, the next one has the short notes, the short talks, 1/8 note with a rest between it, and then the ding, the half note. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Tock, shh. Yeah, that's a fun one. Ready? Go. Tock, ding. Let's do it again. I didn't do that right. Tock, ding. That's a hard one. I'm glad I gave it to you. The next one has the half or hat rest. There's the sha, taka-tika, 16th notes, and a tock. Ready? 1, 2. I'll play it for you first. Ready? Go. Sha, taka-tika. Do it with me. Ready? Go. Sha, taka-tika. Good job. Okay, just for fun, let's go back and do these patterns that we did last week. Ready? Go. Stop. Now, here's what I want to do. We're going to start here. We're going to play all the way down the page without stopping. Ready? Go. Ding. Job. Okay, and let's do the same thing here. I think I'm going to take it a little bit slower because of this tricky part right here. You ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Tock, shh, tock, she, sha, tock, tock. That was fun. Now, on your own, you can play the video over and over, and you can practice this part with me, or you can take these rhythms and these rests and create your own patterns. Sometimes people like to take them and put words with them as well. Next time, we'll talk about... Wow, that was exciting. I have tile floors, so they make a lot of noise too. Wait. Good job. What I wanted to say was next time we'll talk about how to create some patterns and put our own words with it. Have fun with playing rhythms, and I miss you a lot.